Hey, ladies and gentlemen, this is Carmine Sabia for Explain America. And Doge, oh, they're far from done. And Trump is loving every second of it. Before we get started, please make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. Those little things really help us out, and they help our channel continue to grow. And if you're not watching us on YouTube, please check that address in the lower right-hand corner. It's youtube.com/@explainamerica. And when you get there, please hit subscribe, absolutely free. It really helps us out. President Donald Trump has watched as Doge has taken apart USAID. And a lot of people are wondering, what's next, right? You found all this fraud, all this abuse in USAID. Where's the rest of it? And why are Democrats freaking out? Well, the rest of it is all over government. I think there's going to be a lot in defense you're going to find. But another place that has become a trove of corruption and fraud and waste is the U.S. Department of Education. It's the department they want to scare you about. It's the one they want to say, he doesn't want our kids educated. And that's not the case. The Department of Education was created by former President, the late Jimmy Carter, in 1979. We managed to educate kids for decades, hundreds of years before the Department of Education. It's not needed. And test scores and performance has declined every single year of the Department of Education's existence. So not only is it not needed, it's a failure where I think the only people actually getting rich are the heads of the teachers union. And then, of course, they kick that money back into donations to the Democrat Party and Democrat candidates. And round we go in the circle with your tax money. So it's very interesting. And Trump said, the Department of Education is next on the chopping block, and he wants to get rid of them immediately. I want you to watch this video and let me know what you think in the comments.
How soon do you want the Department of Education to be closed?
Oh, I'd like it to be closed immediately. Look, the Department of Education's a big con job. We're ranked, so they rank the top 40 countries in the world. We're ranked number 40th. But we're ranked number one in one department, cost per pupil. So we spend more per pupil than any other country in the world, but we're ranked number 40. We've been between 38 and 40. The last time I looked, it was 38, and then I looked 2 days ago, it came out the new list. It came out at number 40, so we're ranked 40. Norway, Denmark, Sweden, I hate to say it, China, as big as it is, it's ranked in the top 5, and that's a primary competitor. We're ranked number 40. So if we're ranked number 40, that means something's really wrong, right? And I say send it back to Iowa, to Idaho, to Colorado. Send it back to places that, and a lot of Indiana. You have a great new governor. You have a great senator that Jim Banks just got elected. You got great people. I'll tell you what, Indiana is going to be fantastic. We probably have 35, maybe 37 states that will do as well as Denmark, Norway, Finland, Sweden. They'll be just as good. Then you have the ones that we all know about. It'll be the same story. But you know what? Even they will be good. Because you look at New York, you give it to Westchester County, you give it to Long Island, you give it to Nassau County, you give it to Suffolk County. Same thing you go out to, and you give it to upstate New York. So you'd have 4 or 5 sections. You give it to Manhattan. Manhattan's a little bit tougher. For some reason. I don't know why it would be tougher, but it is. You give to California and you go to various areas outside of Los Angeles, and you might have 6 or 7 different subgroups. But generally, like if you go to Iowa, you give it to Iowa. You don't have subgroups, you have Iowa. And other places that do a good job. If they do a good job, they're going to do a great job in education. Those places will be every bit as good as the various countries that do so well. All the time, it's the same countries that are doing well. And so